Hello everyone, this is Debbie again with you with my video number 2 for today. So before I get started on video number 2, I wanted to show you guys all something. Some of you are confused about where to find all of the classes. So I've got my iPad out here to show you. And if you click on the Units tab right here, I'm trying to post everything there as it happens. And if it's live, you should be able to just refresh your page and it should show right up. You can see my videos right there. I can see it. But if you want to see anything that's already gone by, just click on Units. And it's the World Card Making Day unit. You just click on World Card Making Day. And look, everything is there. This was Kathy's class. The supplies to go with that class. And then we had Peggy's participation post. And then you'll also see my class, the first class that I hosted, along with the free project sheet. So everything is there together under Units. And you can also go under Announcements at the top. So there's like 3 different ways to find everything. Okay, let me just get back to my iPad so we can start stamping. Put this back. Okay, so welcome to event number 4. So this one is all, whoops, hold on, I gotta turn my volume down. So this class is going to be all about designer paper for you guys that love your designer paper. So far, look at everything we've created. We've done these 2 cards in event number 1, and then we just finished this card with Kathy. And now this one, we're going to do 4 cards. So this was the project sheet that you guys can grab to do event number 1. And I'm going to have a sheet for you guys to use for this class also. So let me bring in everything that we need. Now this one, I want you guys to participate when I'm done because there's going to be a door prize for this one. Anyone that does the designer paper, this is a designer paper challenge. I want you guys to dig out your designer paper and use it. So I've got 2 pieces of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. All I did was cut one in half at 5.5, and then I cut the second one in half at 4 1/4. And you're going to score these at 5.5. And you're going to score these at 4 1/4. So 4 cards we are creating, and they're quick, they're simple, and they all use the same layout. I have 2 pieces of, and this is Misty Moonlight. 2 pieces of Misty Moonlight, 11 inches by 1/2 inch. We're going to cut these as we use them. I have 4 pieces of Whisper White, 4 by 3, so 4 inches by 3. Any designer paper you want. And these are 5 1/4 by 4, and I've already cut one because I'm going to show you how to cut it. But 4 pieces, 5 1/4 by 4. And then you need something to decorate your cards with. And this time I'm using snowflakes. And those are from the Snowflake Wishes stamp set, which is my sentiment comes from, and then the So Many Snowflakes dies. I am using Highland Heather ink, and then the sentiment, and I can't remember what it says. Let me bring this back in. This one actually says, "Thank you so much." I love that. Okay, I'm going to bring in the cards that I made. I've already made 1 set. They were actually fall themed, and that's why I'm doing winter themed. So here's my 4 cards. These are the ones that are the same orientation. And then going the other way. And if you'll notice what I did, these are all different. They use the same supplies, but they're all different. The designer paper, the larger piece, I put one on the left, and on this one I put it on the right. And then I alternated the small piece. Same thing with this one. I used the larger piece of designer paper on the top, and then I used it on the bottom. So I'm going to show you how to do all 4 of these. And I am going to have the project sheet that has all the measurements for you. I'm going to load that as soon as the video's over with. So again, you'll be able to find this in the file section or under units. Okay, my first step, I'm just going to go ahead and fold all 4 cards. So these are the 2 in the horizontal position, and then these are the 2 in the vertical position. Now we need to cut the designer paper. And I am cutting at 2 1/4. So you can either cut them all at once or you can cut them one at a time. They're all the same size. So 2 1/4. That's the only cutting we're going to do. And then what we do is we flip one side over. So on this one, I'm going to lay my designer paper, the larger piece, over to the right. This one is going to be to the left. One on top and one on the bottom. So see how easy? These are all the same size and they all are going to have different looks. I'm going to go ahead and glue these in place. So this is a good way to use up that designer paper you've been hoarding forever. And it doesn't have to be a winter card. It doesn't have to be a fall card. It can be anything you want. Birthday, masculine. So this is my challenge to you. This is for the first door prize of the day. We're going to have 6 door prizes throughout the day. 6 total. And each door prize that I have has 3 things in it. It's either a stamp set, a spool of ribbon, and an embellishment. I think they all have ribbons and embellishments and either a stamp set or something else. Whoops, hold on, I dropped that. So you can see this is where I'm going to be using the little strip to separate the designer paper, because that, to me, this does not look good when it's butted up against each other with nothing in between. You can use cardstock, and if you guys don't like the little 1/2-inch strips, you can always use ribbon, a die cut. I'm leaving it wide open, but you need to follow the diagram that I'm going to show you, that I'm going to load. We want to have all of the same pieces of designer paper, but I just want to see what you're going to come up with. Okay, one more card. Now this one's going to go over to the right. And please make sure your cardstock is laying so it's not upside down, so your card will open in the right direction. Okay, so those are my 4 cards. Now I'm going to bring my paper cutter back in, and we're going to cut 4 4-inch strips. And that's with the 1/2-inch strips. So again, so far, each card uses all of the same layers. It's just really neat how you can come up with 4 different designs. Okay, so now I'm going to place this. Doesn't that look much nicer with a strip there to separate the 2 patterns? So I hope you guys are enjoying World Card Making Day with us. Didn't Kathy do a good job with her card? She's going to do one more class later on today. Another Stamp With Me class. So again, you will find the instructions or the layers that you need and the tools for her next class. If you click under announcements, that's where all of the announcements are. Okay, so there's my designer paper. Now I'm going to bring my cards back in to show you one more time because I want to show you what I did. See how I positioned the leaves in the opposite direction? The leaves are over the larger piece of designer paper. Same thing here. The leaves are over the larger designer paper layer. We're going to do the same thing with the snowflakes. So now I'm going to place all 4 of these. So we need 2 in this direction and we need 2 in this direction. And we're going to bring all those pretty snowflakes in. And my dimensionals. So I'm going to layer all of these snowflakes with 2 layers. And because I'm going to put an embellishment in the middle, it doesn't matter that the little sticky side is showing. We're going to cover that. Whoops. So here's all of my snowflakes. Now I've got one on the top. So the next one is actually going to go on the bottom. We're going to do opposites. So this one's going to go right here. And I also did opposites with the colors. I started with Highland Heather and Purple Posy. This one is Purple Posy with Highland Heather. Now on this one, we're going to go left to right. Look how quickly I'm putting these together because I have everything all cut out for all 4. This one's going to go on this side. And wait till you see what I'm going to put in the center of each snowflake. I'm going to do that last because that's going to be the wow. Okay, now I'm going to bring in the sentiment with Highland Heather ink. So this one's going to go at the bottom, one over to the left, one over to the right, and one at the very top. All different. Now I'm going to flip them over so I can add dimensionals. So you can see I'm doing 4 cards at once. So simple. And I can't wait to see what designer paper you guys are going to use because you can do this with any designer paper. Okay, let's bring the cards back in. I got to make sure they're right side up. See, I almost goofed on that one. Okay. Now this one, I have the snowflake at the top and I want to match the bigger designer paper, the bigger strip. So wherever my snowflake is where I'm lining it up with the larger strip. This one is on the bottom. That's going to go right here. Do you guys like how I mixed the purple in with the blue? Because it has a little bit of purple in there too. Now this one is over to the left. One more. So look you guys, I'm 15 minutes into this video. Of course I had everything cut out ahead of time, but look how quickly I'm assembling these. Okay, there's that. Now I'm going to bring in some wow stuff. Have you guys seen these beautiful pearls that we have? That's what I'm going to add in the middle. Let me dig 4 out. And what I'm going to do is add a glue dot under each cluster. So I have 3 glue dots. Okay, are you ready for this? Oh my goodness, look how pretty that is. I love it. I just love these pearls. Oh, I see a lot of hearts coming by. So do you, right? It just looks so rich and elegant. Now this one doesn't want to let go to my finger. And by adding 3 glue dots, I know that's not going to go anywhere. Here's number 3. 1 more to go, and I'm going to bring the other set of cards back in case you guys want to do a fall theme. Okay, look how quick, you guys. So get ready to dig out your designer paper. So here's the first set I made. And then here's my fall theme. Where's my other sideways one? There you go. Designer paper 4 ways. And again, give me a few minutes. I'm going to load this on the Facebook page so you guys can use it. You can download it to your computer or you can print it. So I hope you enjoyed this session. And let's see what we got next. We have a creative challenge. Okay, so someone on my team is going to post a creative challenge at 12 Eastern time. And you guys will have 3 hours to complete the challenge on this one. And again, there's going to be a door prize for this one, and there's going to be a door prize for the next event. So make sure you join in. I will see you back. Let's see, I'm going to be on live again in 2 hours with some punch art for you. So I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.